early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. In today's episode, we're actually going to try to finish this. And what is this? What are we actually trying to finish here? Well, our objectives are to have at least 3,000 guests in the park by the end of year 4 with a park rating of at least 600. Currently, the park rating is 857, so that's kind of good. Our guests are numbering, almost 1,000 at the beginning of year 2, which is kind of okay, but I would have loved to have 1,000. So what we're going to do is move this guy, because I just realized that he's hanging out there where he shouldn't be. What we're going to do is we are going to take a look at what people actually want, what they need, because it seems like maybe we have a lot of messes here, which is not going to be good. Let's go for that. Need to go bathroom. Only 19 people are complaining that it's too crowded here, and a lot of people are just saying that they need to go to the bathroom, they feel sick. I guess it's not the worst thing. Also, I think I said I was going to do theming. I really don't want theming. So I'm going to go ahead and just swap that out and just go for roller coasters, because I think roller coasters are probably the most important thing. You know, it doesn't matter if they have theming. It's going to be whatever. Maybe people won't even care, okay? Maybe that's just going to be the case. So, of course, we want to place down more rides. Let's take a look at what we have. I believe we've placed down all... Ooh! Wait, what? When did we get the rotor drop? When did we get the... I don't even remember when we got the rotor drop. Okay, my bad. I didn't actually place that sooner. I'm going to place it right now and pretend like, I never actually ignored it. Let's go ahead and go up to... That says 84. That says 87. I guess we can maybe make this one like 81. Look for 81. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and place our entrance maybe right up in here and do the exit right up in there. And there we go. So now we have another ride. And hopefully these rides are actually going to help us a little bit. I'm not too sure. I think what we need to do is honestly focus more on marketing than adding more rides. But honestly, some rides aren't going to help us. So maybe, hopefully, this one does just that work. So let's take a look at what marketing we have right now. We only have an advertising campaign for the park. I think I want to change things a little bit. Honestly, the price that we have right now is okay, but I think I want to drop it because that will probably bring in more people. And I want to run this one right here because people seem to like that one a lot. So I guess we're going to go ahead and run that one right now. And I hope that that actually does the trick. I would love to add all of these, but honestly, we need some more money for some more rides. So that's just how it's going to have to go. And we have here the magic carpet. We don't yet have Topspin, do we? I don't see it anywhere. Is it here in the park? Did I somehow miss it? I don't think I missed it. All right, so let's go ahead and place this guy something like... Actually, I should clear off that road. If that road doesn't seem like it's as popular as this one, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it towards that one there. We're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and drop that right up in there. This goes up right there. And we are going to connect that up with a nice little queue. I guess a short queue is going to help. Although it might mean that more people are going to be on the path at any one point. Because, yeah, I know I condensed the park in this little area, and now people are complaining that there's just not enough space for them. And I see that there's actually a lot of trash everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and hire 2 more handymen and just drop them somewhere up in there. What the heck are you doing? Like, where are you? Are you stuck? That guy's stuck. No wonder there was no work getting done. Oh my gosh, are you actually the one from here? No, you're not. You're the one from here. How did you get stuck in there? The heck? Sure, whatever. Alright, so we have a new handyman over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually attach him to this road here. And I think to help free up some of our problems, I'm going to attach a second road somewhere over here and connect it with this one, because I think that's going to work. Actually, I wanted to put a coaster here, so maybe I won't do that just yet. And we are only just now getting to 1,000 guests. Let me tell you, that's not a good thing at all. I know I lowered that big time, and that's not going to make us much money, but, I think that's going to bring us more people, and that's kind of what we need. So, to make some more money, I think it might be super important to add one of our hat stalls. Let's see, where can we put a hat stall? Can we actually fit it, like, somewhere over there? It can fit there. Sure, and the security guard's actually walking through there right now, so we'll be able to see if anybody tries to steal any hats, because if they do, then they're getting caught, and they're getting thrown in prison for what? It's like a paper hat, right? I think it's a paper hat. Let's go and open it up and see how hopefully, everybody actually gets purple hats. Oh, I just saw 2 people get some purple hats. Yes. My plan is working, you guys. It's working. Good. All right, so I want to go ahead and maybe add some more kinds of things like that. Let's see. We have balloons, and we have T-shirts. Ooh, T-shirts would be good. Let's see. We can place it there, or we can maybe place it over here because there's nothing like it here. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, make purple t-shirts. So hopefully, eventually, everybody will be purple. And let's maybe charge $40. Let's go for $4 and see how that works. Well, that's not the right way. My bad. Let's go for $4 there and pop this guy open. And hopefully that's going to help us get quite a few more sales. And I guess we could place down the balloon stall somewhere. I don't know if, too many people are going to be enjoying balloons. But if they do, fine, that's good. At least we made some money from that. And if not, well, that's how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and crack that guy open and see how all of these do, because I hope that we actually get quite a bit of money from that. Now, we see a lot of people that are actually getting sick along this path here, which is honestly a little bit disheartening. So what I think I want to do is I want to add another one of these somewhere over here. Let's see, we can drop it right next to... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and do that up just like that. There we go. So now we are well over, well, not really well over, quote unquote, but we know over 1,000 guests. So I think, yeah, running the marketing campaigns is definitely going to help. And hopefully the hats and the t-shirts and the balloons actually help a little bit too, because I would love to make plenty of money to help us afford things. Because I think, yeah, keeping this super low might be the trick. I'm not too sure, but I'm just counting on it, which might be the dumbest thing. Okay, you know what? I'm going to raise it to $20 just so I can feel safe, because I don't feel so safe with the $18, but maybe $20 is going to get us where we need to go, because clearly we're going to need to place down more rides. And wait, do we have any other rides we can place down? Well, not like these. I don't think I enjoy the idea of getting a monorail. Inverted impulse coaster. Well, obviously not going to be here, but I'm just taking a look at what we have. Inverted impulse coaster. Let's see. Where are you? Inverted. Ooh, this one's actually quite affordable. However, we don't really have the money for it just yet. Maybe if we kept the price up, we would have, but we don't have it right now, so we're going to try to get it as soon as is possible, which, well, I don't know when that's going to be, because, of course, we're going to try to keep our marketing running, so, I guess only time will tell. We've been saving up money for this coaster, and we are just about there. Seems like we just need a few more $100, and we should be getting it pretty soon, because we are running a few different marketing campaigns. Let's take a look at which ones we're running here. We are running the free entry, half-price entry, and the regular advertising campaign, which has 4 weeks left. So as long as we can make enough money to rerun it pretty soon, we should be good. Let's see, can we actually get this somewhere in here? Can we drop this in? Maybe not that path, though. That's seemingly a little bit of a dangerous path to put this on. Can we maybe put it somewhere over here? Can we flip? Do we still have the money for it? It seems like we still have the money for it. Thank goodness, because I am super worried. All right, let's go ahead and drop it right up in there. Open this guy up, and ta-da! We have a brand new coaster. We are just about at 1,500 people in around halfway through this whole scenario. I guess that might be okay. Although, honestly, a safer spot would be, obviously, more than half, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and rerun this half-price entry to the park campaign, and there we go. So we're fresh out of money again. It seems like as soon as this one runs out, we're going to be in a little bit of a tough spot, because we can only afford, I think, 2 weeks, which I'll get it just because it's going to work, and then we'll try to run it as soon as we can again. So what we need to do is, let's see, we just got another coaster. What type did we get here? We got the suspended flying coaster, was it? Was it that one? Oh boy, I can't even remember which one it was. I apologize. Let's see, we have inverted hairpin floorless coaster. Do we already have this one? It looks different than what we've seen, but it's actually pretty big. I don't think that would be a good coaster at all. You have the suspended swing coaster, compact. No, you know what? None of these seem new. What are we getting next? Ooh, inverted vertical shuttle coaster. Okay, I think I want that one. So I guess after that one, we are going to stop our research because, well, I don't want to place any more coasters. I don't want to get anything besides just one more coaster and try to go off of that. Now, this path here looks to be insanely popular. Let's see what the complaints are here. Need to go to the bathroom. I feel sick. Oh, it's too crowded in here. Isn't really the most popular one, surprisingly. So a lot of people actually need to use the restroom. Our first restroom is right here. I suppose what we could do is maybe throw one up there, and hopefully that's going to work for us. So let's see. We're going to need a restroom. A restroom up in here. And let's go ahead and drop that right up in there. Now, I don't really know if we need a money machine, but I'm going to assume that maybe people are spending a lot of food on money, a lot of money on food, my bad. Or hats or t-shirts or whatever else. So we're going to just drop one of those in there and hopefully somebody uses it. That way we can, wow, people have actually used it. Well, that way we can actually turn over some more sales and keep the people in the park. Because, if there's no money machines, they're going to just peace out. They're not going to give us any more of their money because obviously they don't have any more on them. So hopefully that's going to help out a little bit. And we do have a new coaster. Let's actually see how much it costs, because if it's too expensive, then that's going to really, really screw with us. So let's see. It was called this one here. It's 6,000. You know what? That's kind of doable. That is really kind of doable. So we just have to wait to get maybe a little bit more money, you know, if we don't actually spend it all on this thing, because clearly we keep doing that. We do have a bit more money for this, actually. So let's see. We can go to 8 weeks? 8 weeks. There we go. Oh, boy. So for 8 weeks, we have to try to collect as much money as we can so we can actually buy this coaster, if that's going to become a thing. I don't know if it's going to work, but you know what? I am ready to try anything just so we can win this, because this is like the other one, and that one was so close. We don't even have $600 right now. My gosh. Let's try that again, because now we definitely have $600. And go up, go up. There we go. All right, so let's run that one right there. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm willing to try anything because this is no doubt like the other one. And if we don't do this right, then we are going to get totally screwed. And of course, I don't want that happening to us. So let's see. I think what I want to do is actually bring out a path that goes all the way over here. And you know, it sounds messed up, but honestly, I'm thinking that it's probably not that bad of a thing. We probably connect these paths and get people getting lost up in there, because that's probably going to help us not get some problems here. So we're going to do that for sure, and see if that works. Let's go ahead and connect these two up. I know I am super bad at drawing paths. I apologize for that. Let's, oh, I guess we're deleting a hat, and let's do that. And let's see, where do we connect these? I believe it's right there. That might be the one connection. All right, so now people are going to scatter, and that's going to be good for us, because that means that they're not going to be, oh my gosh, this place is all stuffed up. And I know people are going to be getting lost over here, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? To actually prevent that from happening, I'm going to just do this. Let's just do it up just like that and keep them only in here. Meaning they're going to get all up in here, which, I mean, that's... I know it seems screwed up. I know. But I kind of just want to disperse people throughout the park instead of just staying on the same one path. That way, they'll be able to walk around, maybe enjoy themselves, having a nice walk or something like that. And even then, we can probably even place like a nice burger stall or something over here to keep them occupied. That way, they won't be complaining that there's absolutely nothing there and that they're lost, etc., etc. I need to go to the bathroom still. It's too crowded here. Yeah, there we go. A lot of people are complaining about that because we're still getting tons more people in the park. Now, at this point, I feel like maybe having 2,000 people in the park would be a good thing, but we're only touching about 1,800, which is really not good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add in some more pathing just so we can make some people happy. So let's see, I want to go ahead and do something like this here and connect it with this over here just so that they can have somewhere to walk through. And let's see, can we actually go underneath this? Because if we can, that would be really, really nice. It seems like we can. Nice. Good. So there we go. We're doing that up just like that. And let's connect this up right through here. Oh, that's actually, is it connecting? It looks like it is. But now that we see that we've added some more paths, there's also some problems. There's a lot of vomit and a little bit of trash there. So let's go ahead and add in some bins here, there, and everywhere. And this is probably going to become a problem over here too. So let's go ahead and just add some on the corners. It seems like a lot of people are actually checking their maps. They're just like, what's going on here? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to purposely get you lost so we can actually have you not complain too much. 268 people are actually complaining about this. Well, if we ever get the money for another coaster, I'm going to put it somewhere over here. Just because it seems like that's probably going to be the best idea to keep them from, freaking out all the time. And let's see. Oh, we need just a little bit more money, but this one's almost running out. What do? Do we get the coaster or do we get the advertising? We're 1,800 people. The coaster will honestly bring in some people. And maybe then we can throw in some advertising as well pretty soon. But the money situation is not good. You know what? I'm going to get it for 2 weeks and then try to collect some more money and see how that works. Because hopefully that's going to be our saving grace. The messes in the park were getting a little bit out of hand. So we hired a few more handymen here to maybe take care of that problem. I don't know if they're going to help. I did attach one to let's see. I think I attached Handyman 7 to this area over here. Let's just make sure he's actually over there because it seems like sometimes they do get lost. I don't know what it is with Handyman and Janitor in games. They're just all over the place. And so we are just about the point where we can afford this ride, which is going to be really, really nice for us. I think I'm going to put it maybe over here if it fits. Let's actually test that out. Ooh, it does fit. Good. So what this is going to do is actually going to take people away from this area and over to this area because that's what we kind of sort of need right now because clearly there's just way too many people over there. And we want to get those complaints taken care of. So let's just get the money right now and place this down right there. Whew. Okay, there we go. So now we're flat broke, but on the bright side, we have this going for us. So that's a good thing. Kind of, sort of, it's a good thing. Because now more people are going to be going over there. So we can take care of this opportunity, or take use of this opportunity. Take it in our hands and use it to the best that we can by placing down a few shops and stalls over there as soon as we get some money, because clearly we are not doing so well on money right now because we're still not charging too much for the park. So what kinds of things can we run right now, because we're going to have to run something here. Let's see, that's going to be $100. Can we actually bump this up a little bit more, bump it up a little bit more, bump it up as much as we can here? I guess $600 since we're almost going to get $600, right? Are we going to get $600? It's getting there, you guys. It's definitely getting there. And we have just a week left for all the other advertising campaigns, which is not a good thing because I love having this one going at all times, but we just don't have the money for it, unfortunately. So I'm going to try to just get by with these here, and hopefully they're going to help us. If not, then you know what? I am at a loss for what to do because clearly, you know, we were trying to just rest too much on these. Just believe that these are going to be the trick, and it seems like that's just not the case because a lot of people are just straight up leaving. Ooh, ride has not been fixed. That means we probably need to hire another one of these. Yeah, another mechanic, because clearly too many rides are breaking down, and we have quite a few rides. And ooh, I thought we were going to get to 1900, but we did not. We really did not. That was tough. We can't even run that one just yet because we don't have enough money. So the money situation is pretty bad. So maybe running free entry to the park campaigns is not really what we need right now. However, I'm going to do it anyway because there's still going to be some money coming from that. And I guess maybe taking care of... Ooh, or the rain's going to help us. Honestly, it seems like the rain might be helping us because you know what happens when it rains? We get more umbrellas coming in here. More umbrella sales, I should say. And it seems like people are actually straight up leaving. Uh-oh. But it seems like people are actually happier here now. So, what do we need to do? Let's see, 144 are complaining that it's too crowded. This path is disgusting. Exactly where are you hanging out that the path is that disgusting? Because I'm pretty sure... There's like one spot of vomit that just got cleaned up. You guys need to chill out. My gosh. My freaking gosh. Okay, there's a lot of people who are hungry, thirsty. The vandalism here is really bad. That is not a good complaint at all. That's really not what we want to see. Also, I'm going to run this for 2 weeks just because we're about to have the money for that. There we go. So, what I want to add over here, I want to add, let's see, we're going to add a first aid just because we're going to need it. Trust me, we're going to need it. This ride is so intense that we're just going to have to place this down as soon as it's possible, and let's do that right there. We're also going to add some food and drinks because people are probably going to get hungry, and they're going to be hanging out over here. They're going to be like, what are we doing over here? Well, you're going to eat. That's what you're going to do here. So let's go ahead and do it up just like that. Now that we have the money, let's go ahead and actually charge this up to $2, because I think $2 is probably a good enough price for our burgers. And, of course, we want to add some drinks with it because, you know, people like to drink and eat at the same time. For some reason. I'm not that kind of person, honestly. I like to just eat first and then I have my drink. And I don't even eat all my food together. Like, I have a burger, then I eat the fries. Something like that. So, I am Satan. I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually clean out one of the paths here. That way, we can actually use this to put some benches along the way here. And it seems like we are over 2,000 people. So, this isn't looking that bad. We might be doing this, you guys. We might just be doing it. And I know that's the fastest way to actually get the paths to be a little too stuffy, but this should be okay. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and add some benches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. We already have bins in the corner, so I guess those bins should suffice. Let's actually add some more benches over here because it seems like we have a lot of people getting sick along this path here. So let's just make sure that they're taking care of that. And I know I should probably add a security guard there, but I'm not going to because money. Because money. I feel like that's always the case, isn't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and get as much of this as we can. It seems like we can get 4 weeks, so that's good. That's a pretty good place to be. So we are needing another 1,000-ish, a little bit less than 1,000. And, well, we're trying to take care of people's needs as best as is possible. Apparently the iced tea from Iced Tea Stall 1 is really good value, so we need to be charging more for the iced tea. I did not realize that. My apologies. Let's go ahead and come over here, and we need to actually bump this up by maybe 50 cents. Sure. Is anybody actually saying that same thing about the chicken nuggets? Because I would love to actually raise all the prices, but it seems like that's just not the case. Alright, fine. Only the iced tea. Wait, that's ice cream. What did I do? That's not even ice cream, it's fruity ices. Well, if it counts as maybe... Wait, it is ice cream. God dang it, you guys. God dang it. I thought I was placing down the drink stall. I guess I did not. Do we even have it? We have it right here. This is what I was looking for, and I placed down something totally different. My gosh. Well... They have their pick and choose of food here, I guess, because clearly I messed up, but that's okay. That's okay. Just as long as it's making some sales, I guess it can stay. Let's see. Are you making some sales? It's actually pretty popular, honestly. Is it cheap? Oh, it's really good value. Good. So that means we could charge a little bit more. Let's see if that's... Someone who went there was like, it's too crowded here. This is apparently still really good value. Let's go for $1.50 and hopefully that's going to be okay. Is that still really good value? Somebody said they're not really hungry. And you know what? Don't really care about you. Alright, seems like it's a good enough price for us, so let's go for that. There we go. Alright, so things are working. They're working. Now we need to actually keep the stuff running. I guess since ice cream is so popular, we can go ahead and just do something like this, right? Let's go ahead and go for 6, 7, 12 weeks. Yeah, there we go. And we can even run this one, because it seems like this ride is actually super popular. So maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing, but it seems like our favorite one is ending pretty soon, so we have to save as much money as we can for it, because I think it costs $4,000 to run for 12 weeks, so that's going to be a little bit of a difficult thing to do. But, you know, I think we can do this, you guys. I think it's totally doable, and we might be really, really close, or we might even surpass it. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and run this guy right up in here. How long can we run it for? We can run it for not that long. Like that? 11 weeks? Really? Come on. We can do better. We can definitely do better. Let's get that money coming in here so we can actually run this the whole time. Finally, yes. I know it took forever to actually get this to run for 12 weeks again, but we did it. So now let's go ahead and run this one, since we were going to get about $600 pretty soon, actually. It's not that bad. Observation tower is still not been fixed. That's okay. We're going to... It became July, and we just lost all the money. I was like, what just happened with all the money? Yeah, July took away our money because naturally we have to pay people. We have to pay our loan interest, and we just have to pay overall for running these poor rides here. So hopefully... what we're doing here is helping to spread people around, so that way they won't be on all the same paths. But it seems like maybe this path is a little bit too popular. So let's go ahead and make a second one. Let's go ahead and maybe drag it along the way back here. We're going to go ahead and connect it with this. And bring it all along the way. Oop, over here. I sometimes slip. I don't know why. I have like, you know what? I'm going to slow down my mouse, my sensitivity. There we go. Now we're going really slow. No, never mind. I won't do that. I won't do that. If I mess up a path, it's okay. I can just sell it back and get $10 back. That's okay. So we're almost at 2,500 people, and it's not even year 4. I think we got this. I honestly think we got this. The key to this, though, was definitely running tons of marketing again. So let's go ahead and keep this one going, because clearly this is helping a lot. And now, let's just let it run and see how it goes. It is June year 4, and we are almost at 3,000 guests. Now, it might seem like we're home free, but problems can come from just anywhere. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. And by that, I mean that we had some problems along the way here that were a little bit dangerous. As you can see right there, we dropped down way, way hard. And that's because people were vandalizing everything. There was trash all over the place. And, of course, there was nowhere to throw our trash because all the bins were broken. And that keeps happening. As you can see, there's some bins that just got vandalized. I'm pretty sure those were fixed before. But yeah, we have bins everywhere just to make sure that maybe they can throw away the trash, but it seems like they don't care and they just want to ruin everything. As is usual of guests here, clearly. Let's go ahead and keep running the marketing campaigns just in case, because you never know when you're going to get one of those kinds of trip-ups. And yeah, we are running it on turbo speed right now just so we can be done with this, because we are just about done with this one. So, to make sure that things stay okay, we have to actually cater to these things here. The vandalism here is really bad. Where are the bins that are broken? Because I would love to fix those, because that seems to be the case. People just break bins more often than anything else. They eventually, at some point, broke all of these benches and all the bins here, so I had to hire security guards. So there's a security guard walking somewhere in there. Even though it's a mess right now, you can't really see it. They're in there, trust me. And it seems like also, despite lowering our price to, what was it? Let me just try to get rid of this right here. Despite lowering our price to $20, which, I mean, that's still a pretty big amount of money, we made so much money that we can probably actually pay this thing off. Hold on, let's advertise for the Deja Vu again, just to make sure that we're always having some kind of marketing happening here. Actually, it seems like we're going to have to start some more marketing campaigns pretty soon because, well, I mean, we have more than enough guests right now, but I would like to just keep it going just in case, because, again, you never quite know. So there we go with that one, and advertising campaign for the park. Oh, this one's like the most important one. And in all honesty, this one is the most important one, because it seems like it was the one to bring in the most guests. But anyway, let's go ahead and pay off as much of this as we can, because we are making tons of money, no doubt about that. With 3,000 people plus in the park, there's going to be a lot of people buying umbrellas, hats, shirts, balloons, food, all kinds of stuff. So naturally, you can pay off as much of that loan, even more than what we started with, because we're pretty much loaded now. We are super loaded. So it seems like we really not much to worry about. Ooh, that's a pretty sizable amount of people actually complaining that it's a lot. It's like super crowded in here, but that's understandable because it seems like most people are walking in a line to get to this ride, which is a little bit weird, honestly. They could do a lot better than that, but they just don't seem to care. Well, it's their own fault, and it's going to be their fault if we start failing. But, I mean, we're at 3,300 guests right now, so I don't think we're going to fail. Maybe I'm being a little too confident, but we just need one more month. And we are on an uptrend, so that means we're getting some more guests. Nice. So despite all these complaints, we're still getting guests. I know it's super crowded in here. I really, really should have spread out. Probably, like, done the whole park in here and just had them walk all the way through to here, which probably would have been a better idea than keeping it in this area here, because clearly this area is too tiny for all these people, which, understood. I'll know to do that when we have to get so many guests in the park again, for sure, for sure. But there's still quite a few complaints about vandalism. I'm trying to see where there are broken bins, and straight away I don't really see any. I honestly don't see any at all. I don't know where they're seeing vandalism. It must be some kind of bin that I hid somewhere. And oh boy, we just had some marketing finish, but that's okay because we are pretty much at the end here. So let's just slow this down a little bit because the game is going way too fast for me. Right, so let's see. Are there any bins broken somewhere? Maybe like benches are broken, but I just don't see them at all. You guys, I might just be blind. I might be blind to the changes here that are happening that shouldn't be happening. And man, I wish I could help with that. I really wish. And I still don't understand I need to go to the bathroom one. We have one there, 2, 3, 4. There's even one right up in here. Where are these people that they need to go to the bathroom? Let's see, how many people is it? 113. I wonder how many people are in this queue, because it seems like there's just a lot of people in this queue. But I doubt that there are 113. Hey, look at that. We actually just won. Oh, thank goodness for that previous scenario, because without it, I would not have known what to do. So let's go ahead and just enter our names up into here, and let's just keep in mind that for parks like this, you have to have X amount of guests in a specific year with a rating of this. You need to keep up the marketing, keep up the handymen, because clearly we have 20 now to actually take care of all the messes here. Because if you don't have enough handymen, you're going to get a lot of nastiness happening. And also, if you're playing this map, build out here, please. Build out there, because right now we are in a downtrend, likely because there's just way too many people here. Yeah, 607 people are complaining about that. So no doubt about that, just expand the park outside. Just make tons of room for it. Or, you know, you can even double up on paths, which is something I probably should have done, but I honestly didn't think forward ahead enough about just how big of a problem this whole mess would get. But now we know for the next time, and well, I guess we're gonna have to see if we're gonna have to do that in the next park, because that is it for this episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.